Draymond, what makes Kawhi such a beast to deal with?
He's a good player.
Specifically, how would you compare him to dealing with peak LeBron?
He's a great player. LeBron's obviously one of the greatest players we've ever seen. Different players, though.
How so?
They got two different names. They like different people. They just different. They're not the same person.
Draymond, you're from Barcelona. I would like to know, how do you think Marc Gasol is influenced on the finals, and if you could be more focused on him?
He's been playing great. I think we've done a good job of, in some games we're taking him out the game, and some other games he's got loose. That's the reason he's been the player he's been for so many years in this league. We know what he's capable of, but we just got to do the best we can to try to make things tough on him.
If he wins the NBA championship, he and Pau Gasol will be the only brothers that we would win an NBA as a brothers. What do you think about this?
I think that's special, but I don't really give a damn about it. I'd rather them not be the only brothers. I'd still rather be no brothers.
Draymond, you're one technical play from a suspension. How aware of that do you have to be? How much do you have to remind yourself of that, and how tough is that to do in the heat of that?
I'm very aware. It's not that tough. Just play the game.
Draymond, with what happened to Kevin Durant with the Toronto crowd the last game, do you see that as similar to what you were kind of saying about an owner mentality amongst owners and how they view players?
I don't know what they were thinking, so I can't really speak on what their mentality was. It's a rough moment.
How much are these remaining two games? Let's win this for KD. How much does that come into play?
That definitely comes into play. That's a guy who, we all understand his love for the game of basketball. For him to get back out there and, as crazy as it sounds, I think he played 11 minutes. I think those 11 minutes were enough to give us the spark that we needed. And so now we want to continue to try to build on that and, do everything that we can to finish the series the right way.
Draymond, Coach Gottlieb over at Cal just was named to the coaching staff in Cleveland. You're starting to see more women breaking into the coaching ranks in the NBA. Two quick questions. One, have you ever been coached by a woman? And two, how important is it for the league to hire more women and get them involved in the coaching ranks and break that? Because you don't see many of them.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been coached by a woman. I don't think so. Maybe when I was a kid, I can't really remember. I'm not sure. Possibly in elementary school, but I really don't. I can't quite recall if I did or didn't. It's possible, though.
Right.
I don't know. I'll have to check that.
And the fact that more women are being hired in roles like that, how do you feel about that? And do you think it's important for the NBA to kind of start breaking that barrier that they already have?
I think the barrier has been broken at this point. Becky Hammond was in the league. I'm pretty sure she still is. There's a few more, so I think that barrier's been broken.
You spoke on it a little bit earlier, but just obviously players don't need any extra motivation in the finals, but given it is the last dance at Oracle, is there a little something extra that you all bring or you talk about that, with this building?
No. I think you gotta go win the game. You don't, try and take extra emotion or whatever it is into the game ain't gonna help you win it. It's enough motivation there to get to a Game 7 and try to win another championship. Probably not, just because there are so many, everybody's down and sad, mad, frustrated, disappointed. There's just so much emotion going on at that moment. That game could have went anyway, and Demarcus came off the bench. He stepped up big for us and kind of helped us keep the momentum or, gain the momentum back. He'll be a huge factor. We need him to continue to play great. And I have no doubt in my mind that he will. But, you know, he's been very big for us in our wins for sure.
Draymond, with the tension of this series and all the things that have been going on off the court, injuries, last game at Oracle, questions about the team moving forward, is this the most weight do you think the team has felt going into a game?
No. You know, just facing elimination on the road last game, I think that's a lot of weight in itself. Trying, you know, when you got the goals and aspirations that we have as a team, that's a lot of weight. So I don't think so.
Is it any easier or harder to sort of tune all of that out and focus on a game than it was, say, 4 years ago when the team was still growing?
I think it's just, you know, it's something you get used to. You know, 4 years ago, if that was the case, then possibly you struggle with it because it wasn't something you're accustomed to. At this point, you're accustomed to all the noise, you know what, and you kind of can guess what's coming next when something goes on. So, not necessarily.